Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 22nd of December, comes to you from Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands, where I have come to escape the cold of the winter in England and also potential lockdowns. So I'm here for a little while, but I've got internet and I've got the market, so let's have a look. So we've got the dollar. It's been going sideways really for the last few weeks, and that's showing up here on the daily chart, but we are bullish above the cloud on all three timeframes still. So dollar strength very much the theme. That means the euro still looking weaker at 112, just trending lower there. Sterling holding that 132 level against the dollar, but again has been gradually weakening over the year. Looking at the euro, we're sitting at 117.66 this morning. Sterling still holding the upper hand, and a slight trend up, which shows up more clearly in the longer term weekly chart. Bitcoin sitting at 49,500. So just knocking on the door of that $50,000 level, short-term bullish. No clear targets on the short-term chart, but we do have these targets to $83,000 still sitting there on the long-term chart. The S&P 500 index recovered quite a lot of ground yesterday. Still not quite bullish above the cloud on the short term, and really showing this 4,750 level as very much its resistance level there. The futures are down slightly this morning, so it does look like the US will open lower. The Nasdaq is down 0.6%. The VIX volatility is still above 20, so the fear index has just ticked up in recent weeks, and we are just back above the cloud there on the short-term chart, so that's quite key. The FTSE future down 0.2%. The DAX in Germany is literally at 0% this morning, so no change there. Still looking weak on that shorter term chart, and the CAC Quarante is up slightly. Japan was little changed as well. The Hang Seng is up 0.5%. China was down. Markets are drifting generally today. We're seeing the Sensex in India up 0.5%, and the Aussie market was up very slightly. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute. Taking a look at commodities, wheat, sugar up 0.4%. That's looking ripe for a break to new highs. Similarly, the wheat chart, again, long-term targets to the upside and has been rising. And if we look at gold, we're back below the magic $1,800 level, so that's not great. Palladium really is the only one up, but it has had a torrid year, really, so that's a relief rally against quite a big backdrop. Looking at the US 10-year yield, sitting just below 1.5%, so really range bound there. Markets discounting an interest rate with the onslaught of the Omicron variant. Looking at the energy mix, we've got Brent crude down slightly, WTI is up slightly, US nat gas is up, but really we've got to break that 395 level to be bullish there. We can see this little mini range just showing in December. Coal is sitting at 127. It's really got to break this 133 level to be convincing of a recovery. This high is still hanging over us, and unlike gas and power markets, we've just not managed to push higher. Emissions, we were bearish out to clients this morning. We're falling away there, hitting cloud resistance and a line of resistance, and we had these downside targets. So again, this is looking like a top, the lower high, lower low scenario playing out there. We're seeing gas markets coming off quite dramatically this morning, so that's quite key. We were neutral at the open. We didn't have a price paint, but we just felt that we probably couldn't go much higher. And the same with MBP, we're lower this morning, so that's quite key as well. Power is also lower, down 6%. But again, this might provide buying opportunities. We've just got to look at this, but for the moment, it's looking weaker today. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.